They did have some bangers though. Like if you think about the Civil War and the Revolutionary War, the Yankees made some bangers.
Yeah.
Because I've tried finding like British war tracks of that sort of era. Ours are okay, apart from Royal Britannia, banger.
Yeah, that's a unholy banger that goes off.
Like you can't. That's untouchable.
Yeah.
That's one of the holiest bangers of all time.
Greats.
Yeah, yeah. But they had some good ones. Over there as World War One. They had like one about beating us in the Battle of Orleans. I know that's 1812, but still. Fired our guns and the British kept coming. That's a good one.
Weird they didn't like have songs like I want to keep slaves, you guys are the bad guys, not us.
Yeah, it's true. Well, I guess they did in the Civil War. Whistling Dixie, we was just talking about wish I was in the land of
cotton
cotton.
grows there. It's not saying I wish someone would pick all my cotton for me for free. I think it's a big conspiracy, mate.
True say. Ain't true words been said, bruv. Fair play, fair play. Welcome back to Browsing History. Something we've forgot to do, I think, the last couple of episodes.
Shout out the big homies.
Waghorn Decorating.
The men who paint houses.
Have you seen their latest do-over?
No, I haven't actually.
They did like a...
They blocked me for not mentioning them on the podcast.
Talking of being blocked, I still can't believe I'm blocked by the comedian Tim Dillon.
Yeah, that's wild, isn't it? It's just, I don't fuck this guy in particular. Out of all my millions of fans, this guy sucks.
This guy fucking... And like, all that's... Mark Norman liked a comment of mine once, and Colin Quinn, that's the closest I've got to it. And Tim's obviously seen that and been like, well, fuck that guy.
Fuck all those guys.
It's fucking rude, isn't it? But yeah, anyway, Waghorn Decorating, bruv. I've got to show you this fucking wicked bathroom they did. They did like a cave-style bathroom.
Oh, sick.
Look at this, bruv.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that. Like bare plaster or like marble-style painting.
Yeah.
It's like well popular at the minute. And they look pretty fucking good at it.
Yeah,
Better
man.
than the TikTok influencers. Just smear it. Just give it a little smear whenever you feel like it.
They got the lighting down, shit reflecting, looking nice.
Yeah, boy.
So you know what I mean?
It's a bad boy bathroom.
If you're planning on having the sickest tea party and need your house done, get hold of Waghorn Decorating.
If you need a Skyrim-themed bathroom, hold the draugers until maybe New Year's Eve party, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's when they're waking up. Give them a quick fucking little packet, and those draugers are well awake. Get hold of Waghorn Decorating, guys. They're fucking sick. So this week we're looking at the date in history, 16th of December. I ain't got the year because I'm a fucking clown, and I ain't got the notes.
It's got to be like 18 or 17, something.
17 something, bruv.
It's something, bruv.
17 something. Let me just put
Is
it
it the
up.
Boston Tea Party?
It is the Boston Tea Party.
What a shitty tea party. They don't know how to make tea.
They don't, just chunk it in.
They microwave the water for it.
They put it in salt water as
They
well.
put the fucking milk in first.
Salt water of all things, lads.
Yeah, you know.
Like, fucking come on. So yeah, December 16th, 1773.
1773.
It's a nice sounding year, isn't it?
It's a good year.
Isn't it? Good year for tyres. When is good year?
I don't know. When was the good year?
When was the good year tyres? Here we go. We're on Google's now.
We got Google missions.
I'll try and keep the word going. Are you Googling it?
I'll Google it. Good year tyre.
When were they founded in? Because that was probably the best year, right? That's officially the good year.
1898.
That's a good year.
Which is a good year.
That's a good year.
Yeah, that's like deep in the Industrial Revolution.
Yeah, bruv. Getting all that rubber. Where'd you get rubber from? What
Rubber
country?
trees.
Yeah, where are we invading to get rubber trees?
Or Charles Goodyear invented the vulcanized rubber, so maybe that was oil.
Oh. Anyway, 1898. Good year. Good year. But that's not our year.
1904 first detachable tyre.
Oh.
They used to stick them on.
Just super glue them on. No, super glue weren't till World War One, was it?
Can't remember.
No.
Sounds like a World War II sort of thing.
So, with our date in history, 16th of December, what you got for birthdays for us, cuz?
1485, Catherine of Aragon.
Oh, shit.
So,
Henry's wife, right?
yeah, Queen Consort of England,
Nice.
Princess of Spain,
Ooh.
and rightful heir to Isildur,
Oh, yeah.
King of Gondor. 1770.
Which wife was she?
Don't know. Not an important one. I think she's like mid.
Oh, is she? Oh, is she mid, is she?
She might have been a beheaded.
Yeah, because she was mid. He was like, yeah, chop this one.
Right in the middle. Yeah, no, he's the one he didn't like because the paintings come from Spain. He's like, fire! Then she turned up. He's like, where's the one from the profile pic?
What's false? Don't ever come out. Don't ever.
Catfish of Aragon.
Don't ever come to me looking like a false advertising.
Fuck your life. 1770, we got the big dog.
Oh, yeah?
Ludwig van Beethoven.
No way. Beethoven's
Such
birthday.
classics as Beethoven's first, Beethoven's second.
Nice. All the way up to 5th.
Yeah, I think he did. I think 5th is the unlucky one, isn't it?
Oh,
he
is
had
it?
like a disastrous 5th, and so did. Actually, that was Beethoven.
Is it Beethoven or Mozart who dropped a new banger this year?
Oh, I don't know.
One of them did.
AI.
Huh? No. Straight up, they found an old Mozart piece.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, it was unreleased before, and they released it this year. And I just kept saying that they finally found his SoundCloud password. Remembered his mother's maiden name.
Yeah, he answered one of them things. Like, what's your first pet?
Who else's birthday?
75, 5 years after the big dog.
Go on.
We've got Jane Austen.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Writes a pretty little book.
Pretty little floral books.
Yeah.
Ooh, sad time. Ooh, nice time.
Ooh, ladies.
Fancy man. 1917, though, he starts writing bangers.
Go on.
Arthur C. Clarke.
Oh, shit.
Basically, like, the godfather of sci-fi.
Oh, nice.
And then he co-wrote Space Odyssey as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 2001 Space Odyssey, co-wrote that.
That's nice.
And he had the Space Odyssey, whatever you call them.
The
Like
series?
a series, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, funnily enough, 1928, Philip K. Dick.
No way.
Yeah, boy.
Oh,
Do
mate.
Android's Dream of Electric Sheep.
Yeah,
which went
of
on
course,
to be
Blade
like
Runner.
all the best sci-fi movies.
Yeah, Philip K. Dick's got a load of good shit. I bet his Philip K. Dick was well hard when he found out it was the same birthday as that other geezer.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a full-on chub on constantly, bruv.
And then
Anyone
we've
else?
got a few comedians.
Oh, yeah.
61, Bill Hicks.
Shit.
64, Todd Glass.
Bruv, we got so many episodes we could have done instead of Boston Tea Party, Beethoven, fucking Bill Hicks.
Beethoven would have been a good one.
Bill Hicks would have been a good one too, because then we could talk about him becoming Alex Jones.
Oh, yeah. She.
Like, I full-on believe that conspiracy.
Save it for
I know
next
I
year.
like to joke around and have fun, but, like, come on. He had a joke about if he could ever do his life again, he'd come back as a conspiracy guy who sells vitamins.
Perfect. Does life imitate art?
Right? Look at them side by side as well, bruv.
Yeah, they're not
Both-
far off. And they're Texans.
Both Texans. I'm telling you, bruv. Straight up, same geezer. Anyway, Todd Glass, who you got after that? Anyone else?
JB Smoove.
Ooh.
He was on, what is it? It's like a funny, what do you call it? Improv show.
Okay.
Real Housewives of whatever.
Oh,
He did
really?
one of those.
Nice.
But he's also on everything. He like supports all the Def Jam stuff as well.
Gangster.
And then 73, Scott Storch.
Scott Storch. Nothing on her? Scott Storch.
He was on Joe Rogan not long ago.
Oh, was he?
He's a big hip-hop producer.
Oh, okay.
He's got that Storch on him, boy.
Storch.
He was good mates with DMX.
Oh, okay, that's fair play. Oh.
He lived,
Creative.
like DMX lived in his house while he was like on crack.
Shout out DMX in the Christmas period.
One time, what's
Greatest
her
rendition
name?
of Rudolph ever.
Pamela Anderson turned up to one of Scott Storch's parties. And he's like, DMX, you're not going to believe who's here. He leant over the balcony, just went, Baywatch! And then went back to bed.
Absolute king. Apart from the dogfighting, absolute king.
Well,
Did he get done for dogfighting?
I don't know.
He was
I
definitely.
think so. He definitely had fighting dogs.
Yeah.
I've seen him in his videos and heard him on all of his recordings. But also, well, it's about Storch. But I think he produced with DMX.
Yeah.
Some of the best gym tunes ever, isn't it?
Oh yeah, man. DMX is some fucking pumping gym tunes. I'm pretty sure Dogs Are Out is on my gym playlist. That's-
Where the hood at?
Yeah, that's another one. Absolute killer. Quad bikes.
Mad quad bikes. Quad bikes in the street before
Yeah.
it's legal.
Yeah. No, it's still legal.
What a guy.
You don't. Oh, before it was legal.
Before it was legal. It's
Before
legal
it was
now.
Yeah. You don't even have to wear a bash out with them.
No.
That's
They've
gangster.
got
as
four
hell.
wheels.
Yeah.
How you going to fall off that? Let me show you.
I've done it.
Yeah,
I
same.
have done it. We went as a kid to a quad biking thing, and I was killing it. And like when I'm get together with my family, because I'm the retarded one, it's not often I kill something and everyone
Yeah.
else is okay at it.
So they started egging you on.
Yeah. So I was like smashing it, and then my dad goes, all right. And I forget my dad used to race cars
Yeah.
and run from policing cars. So like I'm like, yeah, I'll race you. Time trial, let's go. He does a decent time, and I'm like, I got you, bruv. So I start scudding it round, take a corner too tight, end up crashing the axle of the front part into a lamppost.
Oh, fuck.
Went over the handlebars and everything. And usually you go to these quad bike things and like you
Yeah.
break it a little bit. They're like, no, it's all right, we'll repair it. No, I fucked it to where the guy was like, no, you
Can't even get it home, you bastard.
Yeah, my bad. So you can fall off a quad bike.
Yeah, I rolled one before.
No.
I
How
felt
the
like a
fuck
ninja.
did you do that?
I went around a corner really quick
Okay, that'll do
and
it.
just got up on 2 wheels. I was like, this is cool. Fuck!
Did it land on you?
Nah, because like this is one of my memories where it's like I was an adrenaline ninja.
Oh,
It's
shit.
like I saw it happening and was like, it
Glided
didn't
off.
land on me, but I did fucking hit the floor hard. I was like, I had mud in my helmet and that. So we scraping to the floor. It was just like fully in there.
That's a good quad biking story. If only they had quad bikes during the fucking Revolutionary War,
That would have been sick.
wouldn't it?
I think they'd have
DMX.
been too busy. It's like, what's this cool shit?
Who invented quad bikes? For some reason, I don't feel it was the Yanks. I feel like it was the Japanese.
Yeah, it's got to be in it. Yamaha or Honda.
Yeah, something like that. You know what I mean? So let's talk about before the...
Oh, we've also got a shout
go on.
out to one of the great military commanders.
Oh, his
of
birthday.
America. No, the day he died.
Oh,
Colonel Sanders,
no
the
way.
Chicken Man.
Chicken Man himself.
Yeah, he's got over 20 billion bodies now, I think.
Yeah,
All them chickens.
he's got to be...
and all that diabetes and that.
Apart from Ronald McDonald, he's got to be one of the biggest serial killers in America.
Yeah, 100%.
And like, if you think about who the target audience of fried chicken is, that's a lot of diabetes and heart problems.
So it's a Scottish invention.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. It was like a Scottish cookbook taken over into the Americas.
Take that, America. Nothing you do is cool. You didn't even invent the quad bike.
Hold up. No. They did invent the greatest autistic meal of all time. We're going to come on to that in a couple of weeks. Nuggies.
They're technically fried chicken.
Nah, it's different. I'm actually prepping an episode about chicken nuggets.
That's French as fuck. But so's America, I suppose.
yeah. They wouldn't have won shit without our help.
Also, the day Lee Van Cleef died.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the bad.
Yeah. Oh, mate, the absolute bad. Probably one of the coolest aesthetics for a cowboy movie and a geezer ever.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Little moustache.
Yeah.
Slanty eyes.
I'm pretty sure I made Arthur Morgan look like Lee Van Cleef at one point.
Yeah, we've all done it.
Yeah, definitely. You can't not go for that aesthetic, bruv. But man, the 1700s and especially like the Revolutionary War, that sort of area, it's got to be one of the coolest time periods in history.
Yeah, because they're technically sort of cowboy era and
Well, before,
also fancy Napoleon era.
They're like pre-cowboys. They're Napoleon, just pre-Napoleon, and they've just come out of like being the Bushman.
The Bushman.
Like coming out of the wilds, the top
John
glasses. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, nice.
Beaver hats, fucking tassels on their clothes and shit. But then you get in...
drenched in Indian blood.
But then you get to the cities and they're just looking drippy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like...
Fine long coats, scarves and neckerchiefs with waistcoats.
Trelawney.
Yeah, tricorn hats and shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? They're
Boats are still cool.
Boats are still the...
Boats got masks.
Yeah, that's it.
No steam yet.
All looking like pole dark and shit, and bitches love pole dark.
And like the World Fair era.
I thought the World Fair was 1800s.
Well, it's nearly there, isn't it?
Almost there. You hear
Guys
Trump's...
got rollerblades and they're like, you fucking loser. You wait till you see them at the fair.
You wait till you see them in the 90s. They're going to be dope. And then they'll be gay real quick.
Yeah. They'll be cool for a flash. We'll rebrand them as aggressive.
Extreme. You hear Trump might be bringing back the World Fair.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I heard that a few months ago.
That'd be a good idea.
It's something he said during the election that he's up for.
I suppose we have like a World Fair every day at the Excel.
Yeah.
Just like, here's all the best boats.
Yeah.
Here's all the best motorcycles.
Anytime Tesla comes out with anything, it's like, World Fair this shit.
There's a bunch of stinking losers dressed as comic book characters. It's the worst and the best.
They do smell pretty bad, bruv. I'm like, my missus loves a Comic Con, so we go quite regularly, and they smell pretty bad, bruv.
Oh, there's a great one. I can't remember what it says. But it's like, what fandom smells the worst? He's like, I'm gonna have to, I don't know. He's like fully like autistic spazzing out, but then he just gives a straight answer after all the stuttering.
He's analysing it. He's doing the Zach Galifianakis fucking gif with all the numbers flying and everything. He's figuring it out. Do you reckon that's what's actually going on in their head? All the numbers flying, the universe? Because numbers ain't flying in my head, bruv.
Yeah, I ain't got no numbers.
No.
I just picture Apple real good though.
Yeah?
I saw a thing the other day, like, imagine Apple, and I was like, fuck it, that's a sick apple.
Yeah, I can imagine a pretty good apple. But then motherfuckers keep taking chomps out of it.
Oh, no. That says something about your psyche.
Maybe it makes me gay because of Alan Turing.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Biting the gay apple. The most dramatic suicide of all time.
Ever. It's the greatest. Like, if you're going to be extra about a fucking apple, you're going to put poison in it and fucking take a chomp, bruv. Absolutely wild. How they treat him. We've gone over that in an episode before, so we won't bother with that again. But absolutely dramatic, bruv. So let's get on to the Boston Tea Party, bruv.
Back when war was cool, before you needed computers.
When you just load your musket,
Yeah.
fire from really far away and be like, that's no chance of hitting him.
Yeah, the loading time was a lot slower
Yeah.
than Apple.
And the distance as well. Like, you have to be pretty close.
Yeah.
Like, I heard someone talking about how they used to, as a kid, in America, they used to go to a Revolutionary War camp.
Yeah.
And they found out that, like, you could step a certain distance back and the musket shot can hit you and it just bounces off you.
Yeah, it's not rifled. It's not like propelling itself, is
Yeah.
it?
So
It's
it
just like a tiny cannon.
Yeah. Just a little bounce. Oh, shit. That reminds me. You see the video I sent you earlier?
Oh, yeah, the cannon strapped to the back of the Toyota or whatever it is.
It's
Yeah.
fucking gangster, isn't it?
Yeah.
Man, we're so lucky.
When was that? That's got to be Middle East, isn't it?
The cannon fired into an ISIS base.
Oh, sick. Nice.
Which makes me pretty proud that where we live, because the amount of cannons around here just laying about.
Yeah. You just need a big bore drill.
Yeah, or bore the middle out on that.
Yeah, because they put them fake cannonballs on the end of them, don't they?
Yeah,
rid of
stack
that.
them up. And we got to
We've got
sort out the
cannons.
back, because they don't load anymore.
I'll just put the fire in first.
I'm just saying it's easier to at least have a model of a cannon
Yeah.
before, and we fuck around with that, rather
Yeah.
than building our own cannon from flat.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or have you seen the Mexicans firing buckets in the air?
No.
It'd like get an oil can and put a firework under it. It shoots well far.
Well, that's pretty good. The Hong Kong protesters, before China did a big sneeze and made us forget all about that,
Oh, yeah.
they had some fucking trebuchets and shit, didn't
Yeah.
they?
Have you seen? There's I think it's one of the Hong Kong engineering schools.
Yeah.
They have like a one-man trebuchet competition,
Gangster.
and they just like drop it. They like
Oh.
they hold it up. It's like a big L shape,
Yeah.
and they drop one end. When it hits the floor, it starts the thing.
Oh,
And they
shit.
fling shit well far.
That was the wrong people for the CCP to fuck with.
Yeah, you
The
know.
fucking engineering school in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Got to be one of the greatest protests ever. Only because partway through it, there was a point when they were waving American and British flags, being like, "We want you back."
Yeah. Don't trust China, China asshole.
Yeah,
Best
always.
sound clip of all time.
Ever. The fucking trance mixes of him are the Donny, bro. Talking of wild protests, let's get on with the Boston Tea Party, bro.
Yeah. Tea protest.
Right. So before we even get into the Boston, before we get to it, we will go over some other stuff which led to it, right? But with it, right, I want you to imagine for the actual Boston Tea Party, this is how dope it was. Hundreds of people in fucking bad dress up. These motherfuckers did the Boston Tea Party dressed up in a costume.
What it wasn't normal dress. It was
No.
like, everyone turned up dressed as this guy.
You'll see what you'll get onto the story what they, because I don't want to ruin the surprise. So I want you to imagine like hundreds of people in bad dress up, chucking a bunch of leaves
Comic-Con.
yeah, Comic-Con. Chucking a bunch of leaves into harbour waters like teenagers who've just been caught by the cops with a stash.
Fuck it again. Chuck it.
Chuck it in. And that's the Boston Tea Party pretty much, bruv. And like it's got to be one of the most famous acts of rebellion worldwide. Like from a young age, I knew the name the Boston Tea Party,
Yeah.
even if I didn't know what was cracking. I always thought it was like the Mad Hatter sitting around
Yeah.
in the States.
Yeah, it's
Bad
like
accent.
Thanksgiving, but everyone's having tea.
And it wasn't even really about tea, right? It's about taxes, power.
Tea was just to hurt our feelings.
Yeah.
So look at all your
that's it.
tea. Fuck your tea.
Fuck your tea.
What?
Well, actually, back then, tea was the most popular drink drank by Americans.
Nice.
Yeah. And then after that, they were just like, nah, fuck tea, fuck Britain.
Whiskey.
Yeah, that's it. So the idea is, like, it's got to be as well, it's a tea party. Back then, it's a party. It's got to be one of, like, the sickest raves in history as well.
So it's not like a political party, it's actually a party.
It's actually, like, it was a party.
Oh, sick.
They weren't like the tea party, like a political party.
They are now, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's like the Tea Party Republicans, isn't there?
What was her name? She, the fucking Eminem had her in his video. But it
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
really
the
her.
Alaskan chick.
Yeah, it was her. She started the Boston. And they stole the Galveston flag and made it racist.
Oh.
Like, the Galveston flag was really cool for that. This fucking snake with "Don't Tread on Me."
Yeah.
And then after she made that tea party, everyone was like, "That flag's racist." It's like, it's not.
It's not.
It's cool. It's yellow and there's a snake on it, saying, "Don't tread on me, bro."
Tread where I want, mate.
Fuck, whoa.
I have the authority to stand on snakes and vipers.
Yeah, it's true. We are Britain. Do you know what I mean?
Well, Christian, but...
But I like to imagine like the Boston Tea Party is sort of like the Glastonbury of American Revolution.
It's OG Woodstock.
Yeah, the OGist. Absolutely. So one of the main reasons for it was we've gone over in a few episodes before, right? The Iroquois episode and the Pontiac's War episode. They're all part of the 9 Years' War, right?
Yeah.
So the 9 Years' War was Britain and colonials and Indians fighting the French and their Indian buddies.
Yeah.
Because the French were trying to come down from Canada and take American lands.
Rude.
Right? And so what we did as Britain, we sent over thousands of troops
Standard.
A geezer named Amherst with some fucking fluey blankets.
Yeah, boy.
And after that, after the 9 Years' War, we won it. They won it. No, actually, we won it. We sent the troops, right? And after that, Britain was sort of like, hold up, we're in a bit of debt, bruv.
Yeah.
We spent a lot of money on you motherfuckers.
Speculate to accumulate.
Yeah, and
We've
like
got 1,000 troops now.
yeah, so we they already paid
Everyone
taxes.
who ain't dead from smallpox pay up.
Yeah, exactly that. So they already paid taxes, your income taxes and things like that. But we were skint. We needed a little bit more. So we started chucking them some wild taxes, just a few extra things. In 22nd of March 1765, we made the Stamp Act.
Yeah.
So the Stamp Act was like Britain being like, you know what?
Stamp on snakes.
But they were like, we're gonna tax you for existing, bruv. Like just breathing, you got to pay us. So what it was like taxing for anything that was printed, absolutely fucking everything. So we're talking newspapers. Bad
I
move.
still get taxed on newspapers.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing: they didn't before that.
Yeah, I know.
So suddenly they got taxed on
It
newspapers.
was like tiny tax on it. It was like 3%.
It wasn't a lot. It wasn't a lot.
And now look at us.
The sun ain't 30p anymore, bruv.
Yeah, mate. It was 20p and there was tits in it. That was a result.
So they tax newspapers. That's going to piss journalists off. Not a smart move if you're trying to keep people under control.
True.
Right? Then they started taxing dice, playing cards, because you got to print playing cards and dice. You got to print the little. So then they're pissing off like sailors. They're the worst people to piss off.
Gamblers.
Angry sailors and gamblers. Then they're starting to tax like all legal documents. You make a legal document, there's a tax on it.
Yeah.
So now they're pissing off lawyers. Bad move.
Fuck, this is dumb, yeah. Journalists,
Journalists,
the
gamblers,
lawyers.
and lawyers. Worst people to piss off, bruv.
Yeah.
Gamblers don't give a fuck.
They're
They're
going to
gonna.
lose your bank account that way.
So it's easy to see why the Yanks started hating them after that, right? And this led to, on the morning of August 14th, Boston protesters hanged an effigy of a geezer named Andrew Oliver, who was a Massachusetts government official responsible for enforcing the Stamp Act. They hung an effigy of him from something called the Liberty Tree.
Nice.
So the Liberty Tree was this like tree in Boston. It's an old elm tree, and every time people got pissed off, they had a flagpole near the tree. And the townspeople would go to the flagpole and just raise the flag, and that just meant, hey, everyone fucking get to the tree.
Yeah.
Shit's going
Tree
down.
time.
Tree time, guys. Let's all hang around, hug it a little bit. You know, hippies, Americans. We got to talk some shit. So they hung an effigy of this dude from the tree. And then on top of that, after they fucking got the effigy, the thousands of angry Bostonians paraded it through the town and then go to Oliver's stamp office, his actual office where he's running shit from, with the effigy, like, this is you, motherfucker. Look
Did you
at
print that? Did you print them signs you're holding?
pay tax on that.
I want my $40.
So they get to the stamp office building and they fucking tear it down, bruv. They give him some real I mean, there's a crowd outside with an effigy of you. You need to get out of Dodge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this geezer who was there, what was his name? Oliver something or other. He was like a fifth generation Yank. Because by this point, people have been in the States for years. Like the 1670s, I think, is when we started colonising over there.
It was a real wasp.
Yeah, and exactly, it was. And he actually ended up leaving America and sailing to Britain after that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he got the fuck out.
Nice.
And after realising how much they pissed off people in America, Britain was kind of like, we'll get rid of that stamp tax for you.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
How about shoelace tax?
Well,
That's where cowboy boots come from.
yeah, no doubt. Just slip them motherfuckers right on. After that, we still needed some cash. We're still skint. That tax didn't work. Give some money. So between 1767 and 1768, you had the Townshend Act. Now, Charles Townshend, the guy who came up with this genius plan, he's like, we're going to tax all goods that colonies imports. So they get something in, we're taxing that shit.
Yeah, boy.
Of course, you got to tax imports.
Duty free.
You know what I mean? Since Brexit, I'm fucking paying loads if I order anything for the States.
Yeah, you know.
So you don't see me
Ridiculous,
kicking up about that. Do you know what I mean, America? Fuck you guys. I'm getting taxed on that shit.
Let's throw a bunch of Kool-Aid in the river.
I'll go say coffee, but that's like Arabic and Italian, isn't it?
Yeah, well, South America mostly.
Maybe let's just go pour a bunch of Bud Light into the fucking river
Yeah.
for the dead
Hit 'em
homies.
twice.
Obviously, after that, smuggling became a big part of American culture.
Yeah, boy.
You know what I mean? You can't be paying import tax. You got to smuggle
Got
everything.
to do a bit of pirating.
You know what I mean? If you want to see some...
Photoshop's too motherfucking much.
But, you know, you got to go to... if you want to watch some good smuggling, Mrs. What loves a bit of pole dark. There's some good smuggling scenes in that. I'm
sure he's got like a silver mine or something, a tin mine.
Yeah, he's got some smuggling going on
It's
as
all
well.
attached to the beach.
Yeah, that's it.
Wales was top smugglers.
On top, oh yeah, Wales was mad top smugglers. Dymchurch as well,
Yeah.
mad smugglers. Like
Anyway, there's a cliff.
yeah,
Dig a
anyway,
hole in this cliff.
a little bit of a seaside. They even have like a little celebration down in Dymchurch about this geezer who like wore a fucking scarecrow mask, and he used to smuggle shit like
Scarecrow
a
smuggler.
yeah, like a superhero kind of
Nice.
smuggler dude. It's pretty gangster. Can't remember his name. We'll do an episode on him one day. He's pretty cool. So here's how retarded this Townsend tax was. Not only are they gonna tax them for that, we're gonna use the money that we got for you for that tax to pay for our own government officials in the colonies as well.
Yeah.
And we're going to make you pay for those guys with extra taxes
Oh, no.
to come over. And then, to make matters worse, they're like, oh, by the way, we're also going to create this whole new system of customs commissioners and inspectors to make sure you're paying your taxes. And guess what's going to pay them?
Your taxes.
Your taxes! We really kind of buck-fucked them with this.
Yeah, that's a lot of taxes.
But they kind of owe us for the fucking 9 Years' War.
Yeah, like, have you noticed that you're a white guy in fucking America, bro?
Yeah, have you noticed you're not
Whose fault is
French?
that? Yeah.
You're not over here like, ooh la la, stinking of garlic and onion, bruv.
You know.
Like, come on, geezers, sort it out. So, of course, these more taxes, they're pissing dudes off, right? And after that, you sort of get this group who start popping up, right? Probably one of my favourite groups in history, right? They're a terrorist group knocking about, and they've possibly got the sickest name a terrorist group can ever have, bruv.
Oh, yeah.
The Sons of Liberty.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
That's pretty gangster, bruv.
Is that pre-Statue of Liberty as well?
Yeah. Pre-Statue of
Sick.
Liberty. Yeah, the Sons of Liberty. Now, I may be biased. Metal Gear Solid 2 may have made me think that that's the coolest name ever.
It's pretty good.
It's still a cool name, regardless. Everyone's ripping it off. Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I was like, what about the motorbike gang?
Yeah, Sons
Oh,
of
no, it's
Anarchy. So Sons of Liberty, Sons of Anarchy. That's how dope it is. It's a cool fucking name, bro.
It's pretty good.
Isn't it? So these guys were like the original patriots. The founding fathers, though, here's the thing. They were kind of like, they were known for just getting drunk and causing trouble.
Yeah.
Which I love. They loved a little beer hall.
Just a ruckus.
They loved a beer hall meeting. That's where they used to meet. They used to meet. They used to meet at the pub and have a beer hall munch.
Nice.
Munch. What is it Hitler
Putsch.
did? What was it Hitler did?
Putsch.
Putsch. That's it. So they loved
Little
a beer
putsch.
hall putsch. Hitler ripped it off from them, bruv.
Yeah.
Completely ripped it off from them. This is how good they were at being beer hall geezers, right? All of their things involved a lot of booze, angry speeches, and then going out and tarring and feathering dudes,
Nice.
which I think we should bring back.
Yeah, like, all right, come on, we got to start taking this seriously. The first couple rounds arrive. No, you know what we got to fucking do again? This fucking Tyler guy and feather, and that's funny as fuck. All right, well, one more, and then we'll start taking it serious.
Just one more geezer getting
Here we
tarred.
get, I don't care.
Well, here's how you know it was definitely like an idea, a drunken idea, right? So the way, obviously they'd have to use hot tar. Not
Yeah.
boiling tar, they ain't fucking scarring the geezer,
Yeah.
but it's going to be uncomfortably warm.
Gooey tar.
Gooey tar. It's going to be sort of like someone's putting warm poo over you. That's not going to be nice, do you know what I mean,
That's
bro?
straight from the anus poop.
So they'd strip you naked.
Talking of great protests, though, did you hear about the dudes that shit in that Lamborghini?
No.
Some CEO was like, there's no Christmas bonus this year, fuck you guys.
Oh, I did,
Turns
yeah.
up in a Lamborghini,
Yeah.
everyone at work there took a shit and then quit.
And then quit.
And now they're
Genius.
using AI to send resumes to
Yeah.
overwhelm it so you can't find new staff.
Genius.
Yes.
All they were missing were the goose feathers, bro.
Yeah, all they needed was a poop feather. Pooping and feathering.
So one of my favourite. This is how I know the tar and feathering was a drunken idea, right? So strip them naked, hot tar all over them, and then they literally cover them in goose feathers, like they were
Nice.
just feathers, and then they'd just make them fucking dance around. So
Do
then,
the chicken dance.
so they were silly gooses.
You silly goose.
That's where the term silly goose comes from.
Oh, sick.
So you know that they were just sitting around drunk and were like, yo, let's make this dude a silly fucking goose.
Have you ever heard the phrase silly goose?
This guy's a right
We're
silly
going
goose.
live with the silly goose idea tonight.
Absolute geniuses, bruv. So they'd organise protests, burn effigies of government officials and tax collectors, real bunch of rabble-rousers, bruv. The leader of the Sons of Liberty, the guy who really got the party started, was a dude named Samuel Adams,
Nice.
which is obviously
The beer.
the beer.
Pumpkin spice Sam Adams, boy.
That's it. So this guy's like the ultimate troublemaker, bruv. He's the this is why I love him. He's the colonist version of a frat bro.
Nice.
He was a brewer even
Sick.
back then. So
Nice.
Samuel Adams has always been a brewery, a politician, and just a professional rabble-rouser, bruv. He's like the guy who was always stirring up shit, always causing
What's
trouble.
a rabble if it's not roused, though?
Yeah, you know
Let's
what
be
I mean?
honest.
It's not a real rabble then, is
No,
it?
it's just lingering.
So he's like the guy, he's always stirring shit up, always causing trouble, but he always makes sure everyone having a good time with a beer in their hand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This tar's a little hot. Yeah, have another beer. It'll be all right. What's a blister?
He's always writing letters, giving speeches, organising protests. But Sam Adams was more than just a guy who liked to yell at the British, bruv. He truly believed in the idea of American independence.
Nice.
So, top geezer. You know what I
Is
mean?
he on the Declaration?
He's not on the Declaration.
Pussy.
Yeah, no. Didn't want to put his name to paper. Put his name on a
Just 'cause I
beer.
get fucking taxed for it.
Yeah. Put his name on a beer instead.
Yeah,
That was
nice.
way cooler, bruv. But the Sons of Liberty, he wasn't the only one. They were sort of like the Avengers team, bruv.
Nice.
Like each member had their own cool little special ability.
Sick.
You have John Hancock, who is on the Independents.
He's got big writing.
Yeah, and he's like a rich guy who funded the whole operation. There's your
No,
Tony
nice.
Stark.
Makes sense why he thought he could sign the whole thing.
Yeah, just like, I paid for this
Yeah,
shit.
it's my fucking
My
piece of
name's
paper.
all over it, bruv. Then you got Paul Revere, who was like the guy who could ride a horse really fast.
Oh yeah, he's the British are coming. He's
Yeah,
that guy.
that's it, that chavvy. And then James Otis, who was like a guy who could write a mean pamphlet.
Nice.
So-
Comic boy.
Yeah, that's your fucking key Sons of Liberty geezers.
His stink lines are on fire. It's like, look at this fucking stinky politician, dude. It's like, he actually looks like he stinks. How did you do that?
How did you pull that off, man?
I'll tell you my secrets when I'm a bit older.
You got to make the lines a little bit wavy.
Yeah,
You know?
wiggly stink.
A couple of flies flying
Yeah, a
around.
little fly here. A smaller fly in the background. 3D stink.
So like these dudes were unstoppable, Rob. They're like ultimate team of patriots. Love to drink, love to speech, love to tar and feathering.
Nice.
Absolute geezers,
Sound
bruv.
like fun.
America, fuck yeah, bruv. You know
True.
what I mean? That's what they were. So they're knocking about after this. Before we even get to the Boston Tea Party, you had another thing. It's called the Boston Massacre.
Oh yeah.
So this was on the 5th of March, 1770.
The rebel was unroused.
Oh, they fucking roused some rabble, bruv. And this has got... so the British, they're trying to enforce all these stupid taxes, like the Townsend Acts. And the colonists are all like, no way, we're not paying. And the British were like, yeah, you kind of fucking are.
Yeah.
So what they do is they send... let me just find out where. So they send... They send like fucking thousands of troops to Boston just to fucking hang around, right?
Yeah.
And a group of British soldiers led by this guy, Captain Thomas Preston, they're standing guard outside the custom house, right? Now, there's this one colonist who leads the Boston Massacre. We don't know if he leads it. He's at the front, though.
Yeah.
Right, he's at the very front. His name's Crispus Attucks.
Christmas attic.
Crispus Attucks, right? He's a bit of a troublemaker. He's actually, which is surprising for America and especially back then, he's actually part of a certain percentage of dudes who cause a certain percent of crime nowadays.
No way.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Are you sure he's not fucking black Israelites say he's black?
No, he is straight up, like since the get go.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking wild,
Makes
isn't
me
it?
think they weren't so racist after all.
You know what I mean? And anyway, he's like, hey, let's go mess with the British soldiers. Let's...
Boston's probably more racist now.
Yeah, than it was back then,
Yeah.
right? It's fucking wild. But he's like, let's go mess with those British soldiers hanging outside the
So,
customs.
well, yeah, you go first.
You get to the front, bruv. You lead us. It's a great idea, Crispus. Let's go get ourselves killed, bruv.
Yeah.
Some people think he may have been encouraged to organise and hype a few people up by other members of the Sons of Liberty.
Yeah.
You know, exactly like you
We
said.
can't afford a horse, sending it.
So Attucks and his crew start throwing snowballs at the custom house skeezers outside. Pretty harmless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Good fun. It
Saying
could
that.
have been like a little World War One football scenario.
Yeah, it could have.
We had a little snowball fight. We're all mates. Nope, load the muskets, Jerry.
Right, snowball fights can get harsh though, bruv. I remember being year 7. I threw the greatest snowball of my life, bruv.
I think it's Harvard or Yale.
They have a massive
They have
snowball
a fucking
fight.
brutal one.
Yeah.
There's like pictures from the 20s where they're like busted.
Well, here's the thing, right? So that's what I'm going with my story of the snow. Greatest snowball I've ever thrown. I've never thrown a greater one, right? Year 7, year 11 start attacking us, having a snowball fight up on the field. And I can't throw, bruv. You know me. I throw like a bitch. And I threw it, and it fucking curved in the air, and it hit year 11 in the eye, and he went down. And I was like, fucking king. 15 minutes later, I'm surrounded by year 11s. Turns out there was a rock in that snowball I didn't know about.
Nice.
And I'd given them a fucking shiner.
Nice. Winning.
They literally beat me down, bro. Like, beat me in circle
Do you ever
round.
get snow inside your coat and that?
Yeah,
People
they-
would, like, stuff it all in
Bruv,
your jacket.
they stuffed me and stuffed it all in my jacket. It was fucking hell.
That sucked.
So I kind of see how a snowball fight can get OTT as well.
Yeah.
You know, I've been there. I'm
We've all
sort of...
been there.
So you got to understand, these British soldiers as well, they're already on edge, yeah? And it's like a ticking time bomb just waiting to go off. And when Attucks and his crew start throwing stuff, this is the spark that sets off of the whole thing. The British later claim they heard a gunshot amongst the colonials. And so
When snow blasts into something, though, it does sound like a pep.
if there's a rock in it, bruv,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Pap!
These Americans play baseball.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
like cricket where you throw it straight at the floor.
No, they're curveballing that shit. That's going like 90, bruv. So as soon as they think they hear this gunshot, the fucking redcoats just spaz, bruv.
Nice.
Start opening fire on the fucking crowd. And these guys are like, we're just trying to have Christmas fun here.
It's fucking colonial time, boy.
We're just trying to have some fun. The British soldiers are like, look, we've had enough of this crap. Start firing into the crowd. It's like they lost their mind, bruv. They're shooting at anyone and everyone.
Nice.
And in the end, it's called a massacre, but in the end, only 5 colonists are killed.
That's no massacre, mate.
It's a
If
fucking
you want to
bit...
see a massacre, check out Chinese history, bro.
It's a bit of a scuffle, really.
Yeah.
One of these people killed, Crispus Attucks.
Well, he's right at the front.
He was right at the front.
He had a gun.
So the British are always like, oh, it's an accident. Didn't mean to kill anyone. Do you know old matey earlier from the Sons of Liberty, Otis?
He was resisting.
Do you know old Otis from earlier?
Yeah.
Writes a mean pamphlet. He actually draws
Pamphlet
up...
the fuck out of him.
Well, yeah, he actually drew up this famous picture where he drew the British like in a firing line, just firing into a crowd of innocent people,
Nice.
and then just started chucking around that to everyone, and everyone was getting hyped as fuck.
They propaganded it.
They
It wasn't
propaganded
even
the
a
shit.
fucking massacre.
Nah, bro, they propaganded the shit out
One
of
death was
everything.
from snowball injuries.
Yeah, mad flying, bro.
Christmas was overdosing on fentanyl.
I bet they're also not paying the stamp tax on that, bro.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you damn pamphlet tax.
They're flying the shit out of everything because obviously back then as well, littering wasn't a thing.
Yeah,
So
true.
it's fucking
Just
going everywhere.
pamphlets everywhere.
And now the colonists are getting hype as fuck, bruv. They're getting pumped.
They have hot air balloons yet?
Not yet.
I'm having pamphleting out of the hot air balloon.
Oh, just chucking it out.
Big
Here's a little
moustache.
interesting note I came out about it as well. So Crispus Attucks, Crispus Attucks is known as the first martyr of the revolution,
Nice.
which is pretty impressive. But it makes me understand the George Floyd riots now. You know what I mean?
Nah.
The whole country was built on that, bruv.
Yeah,
The
true.
whole country
yeah, true. It's
was
in the,
built
it's
on
in
a...
the national psyche.
Isn't it? It's just a black guy gets killed by cops and they're like, nah, we're changing this fucking country, bruv.
Rodney King is there.
10th of May, 1773, we get the Tea Act of 1773. The British East India Company, they're having a bit of a hard time, bruv. They're having a bit of a corporate meltdown. They're low on cash, and they've got just fucking loads of tea.
All we got is tea.
Loads
wants
of tea. Just sitting in storehouses in London. So the Tea Act made it so that the East India Company didn't have to pay shit on taxes when exporting tea to America.
Nice.
Obviously,
Like all imports are taxed.
yeah, but apart from East India, they get away with it.
No, I mean
scot-free.
they send it for free and then you got to receive it. For
No,
tax.
no.
Oh.
East
No
India.
tea?
No, it's cool. Oh no, there was a slight, but it was only like 4 pence.
Oh, right.
It was very slight, or 3 pence, something like that. And the colonists opposed the act, but not so much because it rescued the East India Company, but more because it seemed to validate the whole Townsend tax.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, this is a piss take, bruv. You won't help us out, but you help a company out.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Again, anti-capitalists getting pissed.
Losers.
The fucking country's built on it, bruv.
Do you know what I think though? Fucking
Go on.
like Spain had it right.
Go on.
They just went for gold. Britain's had their fucking priorities fucked up.
Yeah, tea,
So we want tea,
spices.
we want spice, and then we won't use the spices.
Yeah.
And like, we'll get everyone hooked on junk. So why don't you just go to the fucking jungle and get the gold from the people that worship aliens? No. Sounds too complex. I'm going to set up a sophisticated taxing system on everything that the colonials do. And look, hot tribal chicks and gold.
And gold.
Nah, dude.
No.
You got it fucked up. You never run a colony before, heavy boy.
Yeah, maybe we did fuck that up. Yeah,
Badly.
Spain had it, didn't they?
Spain just always with the galleons
Oh, mate.
and the gold.
Always with it. Man.
All their shipwrecks are fucking well expensive.
Yeah.
Ours are like, oh well.
Well,
it
do you
perished.
remember
It's
the
wet now.
Sam Bellamy episode? He
Yeah.
started pirating by going looking out for a sunken galleon
Yeah.
full of gold.
And that fucking film. Matthew McConaughey film. He's looking for a Spanish gold.
He's looking for Sam Bellamy's, the same ship that
Yeah.
Sam Bellamy was looking for.
Cortez.
Something like that. So at this point as well, they even before the Yanks even found out about the Tea Act, the colonials are starting to boycott the fuck out of British products because of that import tax.
Yeah.
There's even a group of chicks who call themselves the Daughters of Liberty,
Nice.
and they start sewing and making homespun clothes for those loyal to the cause.
Sick.
Yeah. Like, usually I'm like, man, ladies of history. But no, ladies, yeah, props on that one. Daughters of Liberty. I'll give you that, girls.
Yeah, 'cause Manchester was the big importer, wasn't it?
Yeah, so all the textiles and that. But these chicks in America was like, no. Like, it was like rich bitches too.
Yeah.
They'd never sewed in their life, but they were like, no, we'll all get on it now.
We'll
what I
still skin a couple out for you.
We'll stop taking heroin. We'll stop taking coke habitually. And we'll start making, or we'll carry on taking the coke, and we'll start making you shit. Americans learned the details of the Tea Act when the ships from England with all the tea were en route. So opposition started to mount after that.
I was just thinking, because they grow tobacco over there, they don't grow tea and that. Do you reckon they ever tried hot tobacco tea?
Ooh, cigarette in a cuppa.
Yeah. No, but just like tobacco leaves instead of tea leaves.
Oh, wow, I
Just
wonder.
boil it up, see what happens.
Yeah, I bet that was rank, though,
Tastes
bro.
like
Tastes like shit. But it's nice to know that colonials were literally sitting down with a cuppa and a cigarette.
Yeah, it's nice.
Isn't it? So then they're not even pissed, like I said, about the high rate, the rate of the taxes on the tea. They're not that pissed about it, but more from the fact that after the passing of this Tea Act, the colonists felt they were having all these acts against them, but like I said, the capitalist, the company, are still getting fucking lump sum. That's what they're really pissed off. Because East India Company had cronies inside Parliament.
Yeah.
They had and America had no one in Parliament representing them.
Yeah, East India's like the OG Black Rock, isn't it?
Yeah, it is the most Black Rock, bruv. It's probably what Black...
And also Black Water.
yeah, harsh.
We'll do our war crimes for us quickly. Thank you.
Thank you. And this is where the term, no taxation without representation, started to become popular.
I never understood that. I'm sure I've chanted it a couple of times.
Well, it's just the colonials didn't have anyone representing them in Parliament. So they're like, how can you tax us when no one's representing us?
We ain't even got an MP.
Yeah.
Who decided I was taxable?
Yeah, exactly.
Fair, yeah, I like that more now.
So, November 29th, 1773, we're getting closer. The tea ships arrive in Boston.
Fuck them ships.
December 16th, our date in history. 1773. It's Boston. It's winter. It's cold. It's tense. It's full of people who clearly had never heard of indoor plumbing, bruv.
Yeah.
Never fucking had that.
Outhouse boys.
All they're doing is drinking tea and smoking cigarettes, bruv. The Sons of Liberty and thousands of supporters are at the Old South Meeting House. Just thousands of angry Bostonians.
What are they dressed like?
Well, we'll get to that. Thousands of angry Bostonians just with horrible accents.
Yeah, it's fucking cold out here.
Just crammed together, deciding whether to do something bold or just sit around fucking whinging.
Oh, God, you should be tar feathering.
So the Sons of Liberty come up with a master plan, bruv. They just decide...
Fucking tar and feather everyone.
A group of them are going to disguise themselves badly as Mohawk Indians.
Nice.
So they don feathers, they carry hatchets, and I shit you not, they black themselves up with coal. So
More
again,
paint.
all I'm saying, blacking yourself up is an American tradition.
True.
They're trying to cancel it out.
Yeah.
It's not just about that, hello, my baby, hello.
Yeah.
It's about revolution, bro.
Yeah, they did their lips. That's the difference. If you don't do your lips, it's racist.
If you don't do the lips, it's cool. That's how you can be a revolutionary.
No, as in you got to black the lips. You can't.
Oh yeah, you can't
leave
white
them
the
out.
lip. Yeah, you can't
Or
do
white
like
them out.
you can't do like a big red lip.
No,
No,
that's bad.
that's bad. So this is the logistics of the raid as well. They got 100+ men as engines, thousands of people backing them up, 3 ships, 342 chests of tea, and 0 permission slips, bruv.
Do you reckon this is what the fucking shaman was about on January 6th?
Oh, well, he was. Oh, that mate. Wow.
He was dressed as a shaman.
Engine, yeah, he was, wasn't he? So
He was just libertying.
let's get to the tea tossing, bruv. We got grown men giggling,
Tossers.
just giggling on boats, bruv.
I'd kind of prefer if they didn't have a plan. So we go dress up as Indians, and then what? We'll see.
Which one?
I got all these feathers, dog. I haven't tired anyone in weeks.
So I've got loads of coal, bruv. It's winter. We got stocks of coal. So a bunch of grown men dressed in badly in fancy dress, bruv, just giggling on ships, just chucking tea.
Culturally appropriated.
Sounds like a party already.
Yeah, it's pretty party. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Samuel Adams,
Sam's
he's supplying. He's supplying. He wasn't actually involved in chucking the tea, but I'm sure he's there.
I'm sure he gave him a couple of crates.
Yeah, you know
Take
what I mean.
this with your boys.
There's like strict discipline as well in the plan. They told them no stealing, well, apart from the tea, no damage to ships, and no violence. Just chucking tea overboard. That's all you're allowed to do.
It's like lower on the scheme, innit?
Yeah.
Act of war if you drill a hole in the ship or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was thinking, why don't they just sink the ship? It'd be a lot easier.
No. Black up, throw the tea off the side. That's what you got to do.
Funnier. It's going to look better in his comics.
The tea they ended up destroying that day was worth $1.7 million today.
Ooh, shit, son.
Yeah, it's a lot of tea, bruv. King George III has probably spat out his PG tips when he heard the news, bruv.
Is my tea safe? Yeah, your tea's fine.
Your tea's...
Ooh, it's a close one.
Parliament's response to that is the coercive acts, or intolerable acts. Basically, they grounded Boston and took away dessert, bruv.
Yeah.
They shut down the harbour and they just sent fuckloads more British troops to Boston. Harbour. And just sent fuckloads of troops, more troops to Boston and just put it on military lockdown.
Nice.
The British thought they were scaring the colonials straight, but they accidentally just threw the ultimate team building exercise, bro.
Yeah.
Just hyped everyone up. They radicalised the moderates.
Yeah, they radicalised the moderates, bro. They bombed boots.
And this whole thing was started being like the road to the American Revolution. The First Continental Congress, think of it as like America's first big group chat, but with powdered wigs. That got together. So alongside the Boston Massacre and a bunch of frat bros giggling in native cosplay and just throwing a kind of harmless, non-violent prank was one of the many sparks that began the American Revolution, bruv. Sometimes...
Do you reckon anyone turned up to that meeting as an Indian? Like,
wrong wig, bruv.
Communication was so shit. It's like, all right, I'll go to the meeting then instead. I couldn't make it for the tea. And it's just like, yo, what's up? And everyone's like, look at this fucking idiot.
Come on, bro. Like, you can't be...
It's wig time, bro.
After that, that's when blacking up became bad.
Yeah, so it's just the guy that didn't like dude, think about Christmas, what do you say? Asshole, go home.
So what I got from all of this, with the American Revolution, the way it happened, the Boston Tea Party, like leading to the American Revolution, in my idea, sometimes you just got to let dudes be dudes.
You just got to let bro out.
You just got, you know what I mean?
But what was Revere doing?
Paul Revere?
Yeah, because Britain had already fucking flooded Boston.
This was
the British have been here for a year or so.
Well, I think the British coming isn't until a little bit later in the American Revolution.
That's that river, innit?
Yeah,
they cross the old.
He like rides all night, just telling everyone, "Yo, some fucking Brits are turning up. The Redcoats are coming." But yeah, man, I quite like the Boston Tea Party after learning about it.
They seem pretty cool, but
Didn't
also, why are we living like this now? With all this tax.
Yeah, I know, right?
Maybe it's time to black up and do something about it.
Well, they're actually taxed more than us as well.
Okay, I'll just black up.
Yeah,
as a protest.
As a protest. But like, they're way more taxed than us. Like,
yeah,
when I was in,
you don't even know the tax until you finish shopping.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, $1, that's sweet. That'll be $1.95, please. Huh?
What? Well, we was in the States recently, and like, well, I say recently, a couple of years ago, and some little girl, like, we was in a pet shop. Because they had a sloth, and we were like, fucking go to the pet shop to see a sloth. And Mrs. was hanging out by guinea pigs, because that's what she does. And obviously, kids start coming over, because they've got a sign saying you can hold them, pet the guinea pigs. And nobody can catch the guinea pigs. But my missus is like, I'm fucking pro at this. Nabbing guinea pigs, stroking them, and some kids start surrounding her. And they're like, nab me a guinea pig. Like, one scruffy little girl even, like, tapped me and looked at me and gave me the old fucking rock. Like, give me, like...
It's guinea pig time.
Guinea pig time. And I had to be like, yo, love, this scruffy little girl wants a guinea pig.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mrs. is chatting to these kids. And they're like, oh, where you... the mum's like, where are you from? And Shelley's like, England. And one of the little girl goes, oh, that's the place where things are actually priced what they say on the shelves.
What a crazy world.
So America, you're fucked, bruv.
Yeah.
You got that many taxes that a child sees it. When are you going to black up?
Yeah, black up, America. Black up.